from 11 Social 1 wants to do a presentation about the explanation text. So, before we start our presentation, I want to introduce my group members. So, let's start from myself. So, my name is Rania Almira Salma as the moderator and also editor for this video. And next.
Hello, my name is Fitria as the presenter.
Hello, my name is Putia as the presenter.
Hello, my name is Ibi as the presenter.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Rafi as the moderator, as my mentor.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Farah Maulana as the presenter.
Okay, you already know about us. But before we start, I want to give you our goals for today's video. So what is that? So, the first one is you will understand the definition and purpose of the explanation text. Second, you will know about the structure and language features of the explanation text. Third, you will know about the example of the explanation text. And the fourth or the last one is you will be able to write your own explanation text. Sounds pretty fun, right? Are you ready? So, I will give it to Alvinza to give you a presentation about the definition of explanation text. Alvinza, it's your turn.
Explanation text is a type of text that explains how or why something happens. It focuses on process and reasons behind natural, social, scientific, or cultural phenomena. Characteristic of explanation text. First, purpose to explain the process of how something occurs, of why it happens. Second, structure. General statement. Introduce the topic or phenomenon being discussed. Sequence of explanations describes the steps or causes involved in the process.
Now let's move on to the purpose and generic structure of the explanation text. Come on, Fitria, it's your time to shine.
Hi everyone! Here, I want to explain the purpose and the general structure of an explanation text. So let's get straight to the point. First, let's talk about the purpose. The purpose of an explanation text is to explain how or why something happens. It helps the reader understand the processes or reasons behind things like natural events, social situations, or science in a clear and logical way. Now, let's move on to the structure of an explanation text. In other words, how we organize it. First, we start with the general statement. This is where we introduce the topic or phenomenon we want to explain. Think of it as the opening. We tell the reader what we're going to talk about, like volcanoes, rain, or how a rainbow is formed. Next, we move on to the sequence explanation. This is the most important part. Here, we explain step by step how or why something happens. We use clear and logical order so that the reader can easily understand the process. And finally, we have the closing. This is where we end the explanation. Sometimes it gives a short summary of final thought, but not all explanation texts have this part. So remember, 3 parts: general statement, sequence explanation, and closing. That's the structure that helps make an explanation text clear and easy to follow.
Okay, so for the next part is the language features and tenses of the explanation text. Come on, Evie, it's your turn.
Features of explanation text. Explanation text allows us to describe how something works, how something happens in detail. Below are the common language features. 1. Generalist participants. This text often refers to general or non-specific participants, not individuals. Example, plants need sunlight to grow. 2. Action verbs. Verbs that describe action or process are asked to explain how things happen. Example, evaporation happens when weather heats up. 3. Present tense. Most explanation texts ask the present tense to describe facts or process that are general true. Example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. 4. Simple present tense. This tense is specifically asked to express universal facts or determine action. Example, the Earth orbits the Sun. 5. Passive voice. Passive conviction are often asked to focus on the process or result, not on the person doing the action. Example, the cake is baked for 30 minutes. 6. Cause and effect. Connective words or phrases are asked to show cause and effect relationship. Example, because the plants receive sunlight, it can photosynthesis. 7. Technical terms or specific vocabulary. Explanation text often as scientific or technical vocabulary related to the topic. Example, osmosis is the movement of water molecules through a semi-permeable membrane. Main themes as in explanation text. Explanation text primarily as the that describe internal truths, ongoing process, or scientific facts. 1. Simple present tense. As to address general truths, scientific facts, or regular process. Example, water evaporates when heated. 2. Present continuous tense. As to describe action or process that are currently happening. Example, the machine is running smoothly. 3. Present perfect tense. Describe actions that happened in the past but are still relevant now. Example, scientists have discovered new species. 4. Simple future tense. As for describe things that are expected to happen in the future. Example, the sun will rise in the east tomorrow. 5. Past tense. Sometimes as when explaining historical developments or past events. Example, scientists discovered gravity in the 17th century.
Okay, now let's move to the example of explanation text. Come on, Farrell, give us the example.
So I want to show you the example of explanation text. The theme is coronavirus spread. Okay, number 1. The COVID-19 virus was first detected in Wuhan City, Hubei Province, China in late December 2019. Number 2. The virus was initially linked to the Guanan seafood and animal market in Wuhan. Number 3. Many early cases showed universal pneumonia symptoms of unknown cases. Number 4. The Chinese government then reported the cases to the World Health Organization or WHO on December 31, 2019. Number 5. The virus was later identified as a new type of coronavirus. Name is SARS-CoV-2. Number 6. Human-to-human transmission of the virus began to be confirmed in mid-January 2020. Number 7. Cases of COVID-19 began to appear in other countries such as Thailand, South Korea, and Japan. Number 8. The WHO declared the outbreak a public health emergency of international concern on January 30, 2020. Number 9. On March 11, 2020, the WHO officially declared COVID-19 a global pandemic. Number 10. Since then, the virus has spread throughout the world and changed various aspects of people's life globally.
Okay, so for the next part is the first reason or the main reason. So let's go, Mutia, it's your turn.
So guys, do you know why so many people are getting COVID-19? So the first reason is because this virus spread very quickly and can spread through the air or physical contact with an infected person. Secondly, because of the lack of health protocol. There are still many people who ignore health protocols such as not wearing a mask, not keeping their distance, and not cleaning themselves after going outside. And thirdly, because there are many types of this virus and some variants are more contagious than others. So, how do we avoid getting COVID-19? So, first of all, you must always wear a mask. Secondly, you must always wash your hand with soap and keep your distance. And finally, avoid crowds that pose a risk of transmitting COVID-19.
Okay, so for the next is the second reason. So let's go, Rania. It's your time to shine. Secondly, COVID-19 can also range via respiratory drops produced while infected persons coughs or sneezes. These drops can land in the noses or mouths of persons who are nearby, or they can visibly be inhaled into the lungs. Okay, for the next part is third reason. Let's go, Rafi, it's your turn.
Thirdly, COVID-19 can also spread when we touch objects or surface that have the virus on them. If someone touch these things and then touch their eyes, nose, or mouth, they might get infected too.
For the next thing is the conclusion. I will give it to Rafi. Come on, Rafi, give it the conclusion about the explanation tags.
So, in conclusion, COVID-19 spreads in many ways. Through close contact, respiratory droplets, and touching infected surface. That's why we must stay alert, maintain hygiene, and follow health protocols to protect ourselves and others.
Okay, that's all from our group. We hope you learned something new today. So, and we are sorry if there were any mistakes from our pronunciation or grammar. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.